Alright YouTube, welcome back. Welcome back to another video, Silverback Bullies. Today's tutorial, we're going to be teaching you guys how to do a dog breeding at home. You don't need to vet every single dog breeding, and sometimes you want to offset that cost and save $1. So, and as a professional dog breeder, I believe that you should know how to collect your male and inseminate a female. So don't worry if you don't, or if you're grossed out. Today, I'm going to show So, step number 1, sanitize. You definitely want to have clean gloves on. You don't want to touch anything that's filthy because you're going to be touching a delicate part of the male and the female. So that's step 1. Step 2, make sure you have all your tools. Number 1, you definitely need your dog condom. This is to collect the male's semen. You definitely need this. What I do is I fold the top back a little bit because I find it easier to slip on the male once you know you have the male going and everything's good. I find it easier to stay open and you slip it on the male, hold it tight right above that ball that's there, and you collect your semen. Tool number 2 and 3. This is number 2. You need this straw to actually inseminate inside the female. And also, you need this straw to reach down in the collection bag to suck it on up and get the semen out of the bag. Tool number 3. You definitely need a 10 ml syringe. It sticks on the top of the straw, and you pull up just like that, and then you inseminate in the female, and there you have it. That's all the tools that you would need for breeding. Some people use Vaseline. You don't need it, but you can use Vaseline to make it easier to go inside the female and also make it easier on the shaft of the male.
Yo, so right here I'm going to show you guys. So you want to quickly grab the shaft and you want to pull that skin up and back. You want to get that, the object is to get that skin over that ball before he fully gets an erect. You know, before he fully gets hard, you want to pull that skin up, because if he gets fully hard and you know that ball gets so tight, that skin is not going to be able to go over it, and then chances of good quality sperm is slim to none. You might as well redo that breeding. So you want to hold it tight. You know, it's almost like a male penis, but the male penis is more stimulated at the tip. A male dog, their stimulation is like in between the balls and in between the shaft. You really can't see it, but my thumb is like, you know, helping them out, stimulating them more. That just increases the quality of sperm. If you see my thumb moving a little bit right there. But the main object is to get that skin over the bump before he gets fully hard. So I believe we accomplished that. So now we're just collecting semen right here. The first part of semen is like runoff, and also the last part. So you want to hold it there for a fair amount of time until you see all of the fluid is nice and cloudy. You don't really want any blood, although blood is kind of normal, but you want nice cloudy sperm like this. You're gonna see it. Let me show you. Nice cloudy sperm. Then you want to keep the top of the bag closed because you don't want any air to get into the bag and kill the sperm before it gets to the female. You know, you just want to increase the chances of a higher yield or a higher chance of getting your female pregnant. So right here, I'm gonna suck up all the sperm into the syringe right here to the last drop. Then the male's just gonna sit there and he's gonna, you know, do what he do until he put it back up in the shaft. Now the female, to properly inseminate a female, you want to make sure that syringe, whether short or long, goes all the way down. You have to move on an upward motion. As you can see, I'm moving upward and I'm like twisting and turning as I go, because there's a lot of meat and a lot of things up there that'll block the syringe or block the straw from getting down close to the cervix or whatever. You want to get down there as close as possible. So put it all the way down there to the blue tip, or as far as the female will let you go. And then, you know, begin inseminating your female. So here I go now, all the way down to the blue tip. I'm gonna turn it so you guys can see that male. She's a little frightened. It's her first time doing the breeding, so and most females are like that anyways. 90% of females are like that. So you just want to hold them firmly, hold them tight, because they're being held upside down. It's very awkward for them. So you slowly inseminate that semen, because you don't want to hurt none of the billions of babies that's in that semen water. And then you pull back a little bit, give yourself room to take that syringe off, to suck it up one more time and get some more air in the syringe, and then, push that semen further down in there. And do that about 3 times until the semen has kind of gotten where it needs to get to, or giving the semen an easier chance, to get closer to those eggs or the cervix or wherever it needs to go. And that's it. Then you got to hold your female for 10 to 15 minutes upside down in the same position, and make sure you're giving those eggs and those babies enough time to swim down to where they need to go to get some food or warmth or whatever they need at that time in that stage. And then that's it. It's that simple. It's that easy. That's how you do a dog breeding. And yeah, man, there we go. Enjoy the rest of the video.
Alright, so there you have it, folks. Breeding complete. YouTube, I thank you guys for watching. We got our girl White Widow. We got Foo. We just bred Foo to White Widow. This is actually his daughter. So I thank you guys for watching. And I hope you guys like and subscribe. Silverback Bullies, over and out.